Welcome to the first edition of videos on intro to WordPress, explaining you how WordPress works and giving you, just the overview, how to edit your content, make changes, install plugins. So really basic overview. So WordPress is actually started as a blog software used by bloggers to make changes or to update content really quickly. But over time, it's turned into more of a CMS, what's called a content management system. And it's pretty powerful. It's grown significantly, and now has a huge community. So it's actually one of the top CMSs worldwide, and used quite a bit on developing everything from simple 1-2 page websites to really corporate, even government type websites. So today we're going to just talk about updating content, how to find your content, how to log in, how to update your content, how to make changes, and how to view those changes. So here I have a WordPress site that I've gone ahead and set up and installed. And this is the location right here. So the first thing I need to do to log into the backend, I'm going to put wp-admin. That brings up a username and password field. Now, if you installed the WordPress yourself, then you'll have the admin information for you to log into the backend. Now, I've made the username admin in this example, which is not a good idea. When you're creating and setting up a WordPress site, you want to use something other than admin for your username. It's security wise, it's much better. Most people who are looking to hack into WordPress sites know that by default, people tend to use admin. So this one, again, I use admin, but I would recommend not doing that. So if you have been providing the information, you would go ahead and type everything in here. You should see a backend that looks something similar to this. It may not have as many, well, actually it'll probably be just a default settings, so it probably looks something similar to this. You have posts, media, pages, appearance, plugins, and users, tools, and settings. So what we're going to start with first is just discussing making changes to a page. So let's go ahead and make changes to an existing page. So once I've logged in, I go to pages, and I'm going to click on pages, and it shows me the current pages on the site. Right now I have an about us, a sample page, and I have services. Let's go ahead and click on about us. Got some dummy text in here. WordPress utilizes what's called a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get in formatting when it comes to text editing. So you have out the box, you have all your standard options for text changes and such. So for instance, if I wanted to add to make a change here, let me go ahead and add something. So I'm going to go highlight, make this bold, maybe italicize it. Right. So this is my first page here. Just going to go ahead and save that or update it. So here, just what I've done is go ahead and just update the changes. Now, if I want to look at my changes, I can do a couple of different ways. I can click on the link here, and this will take me to update the page, to look at the actual page. I can also preview changes. Look over here also. I'm gonna go ahead and click on the permanent link so I can look at it. Here's my change. There it is. So content's been edited that way, and I can make a change here. Now, once you're logged into the site, you have this admin toolbar at the very top. This means that you can edit content throughout the site, actually too. So the change I just made, I made the change via the backend. So by backend, I mean when I logged in, I was at this backend area, So when I first logged in, or they call it the dashboard. So when I first logged in, I was put here, and I can edit content here also, right? So if I want to, I can also click on, I can go to the main site, and I can click on a page. So go ahead and say about us again. And once I'm logged in, I actually get an option right here that's edit. Now I'm using one default theme that comes with WordPress, but most themes are going to have this option. I'm going to allow you to do this option, edit a page from the front end in some way. I can click here and say edit page, or I can actually go to the very top of the admin bar and click on edit page too. So let's go ahead and edit page from the And what you'll see, this is the same thing that you saw when you were logged in on the back end. Very simple. If I make a change, I can say update. I want to preview the change, I can say preview changes here, or I can go ahead and click on the bar, or I can actually even go to visit the site. And so I changed my spacing there. So that's really two ways to go ahead about editing content. You can edit content through the front end or the back end. So that's only dealing with pages. So also I can add pages. So let me go ahead and add a new page. So there it is, a new page I added. Made the change and I updated it. So now by default though, the way the WordPress works is everything is modular. By that I mean you can make changes to different components. So I can add a menu, this item to a menu. So by default, it's not going to be on the menu. I need to go ahead and add it to the menu. This is kind of jumping ahead a little bit, but I kind of want to just show you how this part connects. So if I was to go to under appearance, go to menu, right? This page is not here. This is my main menu. Currently, the page I just created, this is a new page. It's not listed on the menu, right? Under the main menu. So what I'll do is I'll click on this is a new page, and click on this is the name of the page. So I just called it this is a new page, and add to menu. Click on save. Actually, I just make sure it's what I wanted. I can drag and drop and reorder things and make sub menus if I want, but I'll just put it right under about us. And I hit save. Now I'll go to visit the site. And there it is, my new page. This is a page. And there the page is, and I can do the same way, go about editing it the same way. Finally, just show you how to go about deleting a page. I can delete pages several ways. I'll just show you one way here. The easiest way is to go to be logged into the back end, go to pages, and hover over the page that you want to delete. And I can go ahead and just click on that page. I'll delete the page that's created, which is this is a new page. Now just mind you, if any pages are linking to this, and we'll talk about that later, if they're linking to this page, the links obviously won't work either because it's linked to this page. So I'm gonna go ahead and trash it. And that page is gone. No need to save anything. It's gone. And if I want to verify that, I can go to visit the site and see the page is gone. So it's really simple. It shows you how to log in. Today what we cover is showing how to log in, how to make changes to your pages, how to add a page, and how to delete a page. Next one we'll do is discuss setting up the actual blog and how to have a blog if you wanted to have a blog page and how that works. Thank you.